by observing a moment of silence. We'll call this meeting to order. Begin with our mission statement: transforming education, inspiring lives, empowering all. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This is a regular meeting with an executive session of the School Board of Trustees, Lake Ridge New Tech School, Lake County, Indiana, to be held on June 8, 2026 at 6:10 p.m. at the Lake Ridge New Tech Schools Education Center, 6111 West Ridge Road, Gary, Indiana, 46408. Let the record show that the board members that are present, superintendent is present, and let the record show the administrators that are present. We're going to consider the attached accounts payable vouchers and the May 15th and 29th, 2026 payrolls for payment. May I have a motion, please?
I make a motion to consider the attached payable vouchers for May 15th and the 29th, 2026 payroll for payment.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? I'll second. Second by Mrs. Neese. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. We're going to consider the treasurer's report as of April 30th, 2026. May I have a motion, please?
I make a motion to consider the treasury report as of April 30th, 2026.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mr. Dino. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We're going to consider the Old National Athletic Complex Donations Fund Treasurer Report as of April 30th, 2026. May I have a motion, please?
I make a motion to consider the Old National Athletic Complex Donation Fund Treasury Report for April 30th, 2026.
Motion by Mr. Bacon. May I have a second? Second by Mrs. Neese. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. We're going to consider the Old National Self-Insurance Fund Treasury Report also of April 30th, 2026. May I have a motion? Motion by Mr. Deal. May I have a second? Second. Second by Mrs. Neese. Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And we're going to consider the minutes of the May 11, 2026 school board meeting. May I have a motion? I make a motion to accept the minutes. Motion by Mrs. Neese. May I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Bacon. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Motion carries. No one signed up for public comments, so we will move on to superintendent report. Mr. B.
Thank you. I'd like to say good evening to everyone, and we'll start off tonight by acknowledging some of our staff members who recently retired, and not in any order of preference, but first one is Miriam Eckenrode. She served in various positions here in our district for 19 years, most recently as a registrar, and she was an extremely valuable asset to our district. She had a lot of work that she did throughout the year, but especially at the beginning of the year with all of the registration that takes place at the high school. And I know that firsthand from watching that. So we're really going to miss her, and we just want to wish her the best in her new endeavors. Eric Dillon, a 14-year staff member here with Lake Ridge and teaching positions. Also, I know that he served as a part of the leadership team at the middle school. So we want to wish him well in his retirement. Patricia Gusman, she had approximately 21 years of service here at Lakewood School, so she was another valuable asset. Many kids and staff members enjoyed working alongside her. We just like to wish her all the best in her future endeavors and in her retirement. Couple of points that I'm proud of, and I know that our community will be happy about. We had some awards ceremonies that took place, our Visual Performing Arts Awards ceremony that took place. I'm getting all the dates confused, but it was a nice performance, and it brings our families together. It gives our kids an opportunity to be involved in something that they're not involved in during the school day. And again, coming from someone who loves music and who's a musician, I believe that every kid should be involved in something that involves singing or playing an instrument. It just uses a different part of your brain, and when you're doing that, you forget about everything else. And it's most rewarding to be able to do that for others and to make them feel good during that time. And nothing is more enjoyable to make family and community happy during that time. So it's just very heartwarming to watch that with our kids. Kindergarten graduation, my gosh, that was like, I just had goosebumps. That was my first kindergarten graduation, I think I've been on. And it was just watching the smiles on the kids' faces, walking with their caps and gowns. I don't know if I should say this as a superintendent. I could have beaten them up. I mean, I just wanted to hug all of them. Like, I just love kids, and watching their parents and grandparents and uncles and aunts and all the family just be so proud of this little accomplishment, right? It's their first year in school, and it was just it was a fabulous event. I remember that. And congrats to all of our kindergartners, by the way, who are the first graders now at a brand new school for them at Hospital. Our 8th grade, graduation promotion ceremony also was an awesome event. Watching the family, and they were kind of like fans out there bleachers during that graduation ceremony, and many of them being excited about becoming high school students. Some of them might have a little bit of anxiety and fear going to a brand new school. It's going to be a little bigger. They're going to have to meet people again. They were kind of like top dogs in school, and now they're going to be back at the bottom again. So we all know what that felt like. But anyway, this day of celebration, was again heartwarming to watch. And then our high school graduation, was another success. Watching our kids, yet again, graduate and walk across the stage. I even shared with them that, I found it, personally gratifying and kind of cool that, the first semester I was able to serve as their principal of the senior class, and then their second semester as a superintendent. And I thought, I wonder how many people have got to experience that. But on a personal level, I really enjoyed it, and it was again just a treat to watch their faces and their smiles as they came across the stage, get that diploma, because many times we forget that may be the last big highlight of a lot kids. Where it's a celebration for something huge that they accomplished. So it's important that we acknowledge that and have fun with them. Andy Sabucky, who is our graduation sponsor, he just knocks it out of the park every year. He's looks to make it better the next year. We keep a folder of, what we can improve on. So I just want to acknowledge him and all of the vendors who assisted with the setup. There were a lot of people that were involved, and we would be here until midnight, which I know if I have to mention everyone, but they did a phenomenal job. And I love having our band at Craft Luncheon, by the way. All right. And Jalen Taylor, for working hard to walk on this, she was one of our graduates, one of our kids, to walk across the stage at graduation. If you were able to see that, she said she wanted to walk across the stage, so they pulled her up in her wheelchair up to the stage, and then she walked across. So that was intriguing. All right, summer school, I'm sure Mr. Trevino will be talking about that. So, and one last thing is that we have a summer meals program, which we've had in the past. We're excited about this year as well. That will be running, started today, and that will be running Monday to Thursday, June 8th to June 26th. And it will, the open sites are 3 schools right now: Calumet High School, middle school, and then Longfellow. And we have flyers that people can access online and also here. But that is being sponsored by our school district along with Chartwells, who run our food service. Last but not least, I'll continue thanking the board for you, and thanking all of you for being here. And Aaron, you're doing a great job with baby. That's it.
Are there any additions or deletions?
I recommend approving the following leaves, resignation, and employment as presented.
I need a motion to accept the leaves, resignations, and employment as presented to us in the. Motion by Mrs. Mead, second. Second by Mr. Dio. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Motion carries.
I recommend approving the following new business items as presented.
We have new business items. I need a motion to accept the new business items as presented in the agenda. I make a motion to accept. Motion by Mrs. Mead, for second, please.
Second.
Second by Mr. Bacon. Any questions or comments on the new business item? All those in favor? And that's going to conclude our business. We're going to move on to final comments and closing comments. Mr. Bacon.
Thanks for everybody coming out. Appreciate it. I say congratulations to all the graduates. It was quite the accomplishment and milestone. And the whole graduation ceremony, I thought the decorum in the auditorium was great. The gymnasium was great. So everybody perfectly well behaved. The atmosphere was really nice, and I really thought it was a good time. State of the art, video scoreboards and everything, get a little more personal to your students, a little closer. I think that's to be appreciated. Also, congrats to the retirees. I don't guess I really know them, but congratulations and good luck. Congratulations and welcome to the new principals of our district. I hope to get to know you guys a little better. And I'd also like to thank Chris for his hard work. coming in, he knew he had a lot of challenges in this district, and he's tackling them, and giving us a report, meeting beforehand, and he's really dotting the i's and crossing the t's and looking at finances and trying to right this ship. And I appreciate the effort, and I think he's doing a pretty good job so far. So that's all I've got. Thank you.
Thank you. This is me. I keep this to be a lot about when I'm watching them all the time. Welcome everybody. We like seeing people in the audience. I also am saying very highly of how our new superintendent handled the graduation for the high school this year. I've been on this board for 4 years, and this is the first time that I've heard a superintendent really get inclusive with the kids and stuff, and it was very rewarding. And just like you said, the young lady that walked across the stage, I actually had tears in my eyes after that one. And also with the kindergarten graduation, I'm one of the board members that like going to those things. So, of course, this year, my twin boys, grandboys, were graduating from kindergarten, so I was really excited to see them do that with their little cap and gowns. I thought that was adorable. And I also was able to attend the NISAC graduation for our special needs, and I knew a young man from there that I've known for years and years, and he was so excited to see me present that somebody from the community was there. And then the only one I missed was the middle school because I couldn't get off work for that one. So, but I just enjoy being part of the school corporation with being a board member and attending the schools and seeing everybody. It's always with welcoming arms. And I hope we go on to bigger and better things because this guy's doing a lot of hard work. He really is. So it's nice to see we have someone that really cares about the community and place. You're welcome. That's it for me.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Dion.
It's great to see so many people here tonight. It's really appreciated. Thanks, Chris, for all you're doing. I know you're busting your hump. Sad note, I seen you in the last week at a long time. Custodian and maintenance staff member George Bolden passed away. So, I know he had a lot of health problems. I don't know exactly what caused his death, but I haven't heard anything more from his sister on any arrangements, but kind of made me sad. I knew George for a long time. I worked with him for a long time. Some of the really major projects that I ended up doing, George was my right-hand man. We got along good. Congratulations to all the graduates. It's a big day in your life. I hope they all enjoyed it as much as I did 61 years ago. That's about it. Other than I just want to say that from the Hour of Power show that used to be on Sundays years ago, one quote: "This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad with it." Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Dion.
Just want to thank everyone for coming tonight for summer schools, and I'm going to share what's going on with that. For iRead, we are offering summer school. It is mandatory for any third grader that did not pass iRead, and it's optional for second graders that did not pass iRead, and it's going to run June 8th through June 30th, or June 26th, 25th, if that's a Thursday, June 25th, that's a Thursday. It'll run Monday through Thursday. It will run on Fridays 8 to 12, and there is transportation for students that reside in district. So if you need to attend summer school, they should have reached out to you already from Longfellow. But if you didn't get that memo, please contact them as soon as possible because that starts Monday. We also are having summer school for ELA and math remediation for 6th and 7th grade, and for 8th graders that did not earn their high school credit in preparing for college and careers or computer science, because as part of the new accountability, our 8th grade students need to at least earn 1 high school credit. So we're basically saying it's mandatory for them to come if they didn't pass. And same thing for high school students that are not on track will be required to attend summer school as well. And all summer school for all the buildings is Monday through Thursday, 8 to 12, from June 8th through June 25th. And again, there's transportation available if you reside in district. And congrats to our retirees, our graduates, and to our new principals. I know Chris will say something, so I'm shutting up.
Thank you. Mr. Wilkerson.
Thank you, Mr. Buckley. So just want to wish everyone a pleasant evening. Thank you for coming tonight. Just wanted to kind of echo what everyone else had said tonight about graduation. It was, a total team effort. Mr. Sabucky, again, does knock it out of the park, but it is a well-honed symphony until the water main breaks. But I think we, the team kind of took it all in stride, and I think it was a fantastic evening for everyone. Special, kudos to Ms. Yvonne Acevedo over here for putting together that wonderful slideshow, and for the tech team for their work on the ceremony, and it's a cast of dozens and dozens that make our community stronger every day, and it's just looking forward to what we do next. So as for that, congratulations to our new leadership team. I look forward to working with you. So everyone have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.
So I promised Yvonne that it's not because of Mr. Wilkerson that thank you that I'm thanking you right now. I just forgot to do that earlier. But I do want to publicly acknowledge Miss Yvonne Acevedo. She is truly the gatekeeper and ensures that literally the absolute term everything gets accomplished. Her daughter graduated this year. She came to work on graduation day. She was at the school all day, back and forth, and orchestrating it like an orchestra leader to ensure that every detail, was accounted for. So I just want to, congratulate or acknowledge you for that, and thank you for all that you do on a daily basis. Now, officially, I can welcome in our new warrior leaders. So we'll just do it alphabetically here. Our first one, Nicole Guernsey, but she likes to go by Nikki. She is a longtime educator, principal, leader, and we are so fortunate to have her join our team. We're looking forward to everything that she's going to be able to offer. She is going to be the principal of Hosford Park, which is going to be our early learning center, Head Start, along with K1. Much of her experience at the elementary level. She served as a principal, I believe, for over 16 years, right around there. So she, has a lot of knowledge, expertise, experience, and when you couple all of that with a good fit, then you have something special. So Nikki, welcome to the family, welcome to the team, and we say once a warrior, always a warrior. So let's get her in. By the way, we can do some pictures here after this. Next, Michael Metchesy, right back there. He's going to be serving as our high school principal. So this time around with interviews, we shared with all of the candidates that we were just pleasantly surprised with the quality of watching out for us or he's playing a trick on us. But whatever it is, we love it. And Mike is a longtime educator as well. In a few districts, he's served as a principal in middle schools. He served as a principal in elementary schools. He served as an AD. He's had other leadership positions, obviously teacher as well. So we are looking forward to what he's going to offer and bring to the table. And just like Nikki, we knew that he would be a good fit on top of all of the knowledge and expertise he brings. So welcome to Warrentown. And last but not least, is someone that falls in the alphabetical order that should be last and not least, is our very own Eric Worthington, who Cindy and I went to school together with. He was a long-time educator here, principal for many, many years at Hosford. And when we saw that he applied for the principal position, we definitely knew the stars were aligning. And not just because of that, and it's not just because we went to school together and he's been here, but he is extremely knowledgeable. He is a fabulous leader. He is a team builder. He cares about kids. He cares about people. He is able to engage the community. We have watched that while he was here, and where he's moved on, since the time that he moved on from Lake Ridge. But he knew he had to come home as well. Once a warrior, always a warrior. So welcome back, Eric. Yeah. Am I done? Oh, am I going to have them say something? Do that right now? This is my first rodeo. I'm just asking. I can? Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to say anything. Put me on the spot.
I would like to thank the board and administration for this opportunity. I'm so excited to be able to facilitate starting a primary center from the ground up and building those relationships with the community, the parents, the staff. So I'm looking forward to working with everybody. It's a great opportunity.
Hi, yes, my name is Mike Medjasi. You guys will soon be calling me Medj in no time. I want to thank the board, Cindy, Chris, Ray, for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and Adrian for being on the committee and putting me on the hot seat for a couple days back to back. I enjoyed the opportunity to interview and share my opinions and experience, and I'm really looking forward. This is a true dream of mine to be a high school principal, and I'm not going to let anyone down. So I thank you guys for this great opportunity. And I would be remiss if I didn't introduce the most important people in my life who are here with me this evening. Two are missing. One has football practice at Bethel High School, and the other one wanted to hang out with his friends tonight at B-Dubs. So, but my lovely wife, Lindsay, who's my rock, my best friend, my support system, someone I vent to, and she gives me great advice and keeps me level-headed. So this is my wife, Lindsay, and my mini-me, my wonderful daughter, Mila. So she is here with us. As you can see, she's got a personality. So thank you for this opportunity, and I can't wait to get to know you guys.
Set the timer. I'll start correctly. This is my wife that some of you probably never met. The 23 years I was here, she doesn't call unless there's an emergency or somebody's dying or bleeding. And most people think that she's a fabrication, but this is Kathy. August will be 31 years we've been married. In 1996, we just got married, and I was working on a train in South Chicago because back then you couldn't find a teaching job. You were one of 300 at the time.
And I got hired in at Longfellow to fill in for Miss Williamson for 4.5 months. And that's where I started. And I got ripped and got hired back the day before school started at Hotspur and was there for 23 years. And I've been gone for 7. And when I tell you it's good to be home, it's good to be home. I haven't been far. I've been in Glen Park, right across the back road to the old school at Hotspur Park, and I pass it quite often. And it's always a rope around my heart. So to be home is really a good thing. I've been very emotional today, waiting to get here tonight to hear that. So I just want to tell you, I'm going to work hard. I didn't come back because my name was here and I graduated from here and know these people. I want you to know, when I left here, I learned a lot that I didn't know from being in the same spot for 23 years. I'm better and I'm more patient. And I'm quite a bit older and have a lot less hair. So Chris and I are trying to determine who wore it better. But I really want to thank you for the opportunity. I'm sitting here telling Kathy, I said, that's so-and-so, and that's Cindy's sister-in-law, and that's, you remember Kelly, and it's like, it's coming home, and it's good to be home. So to you, I want to just say thank you for having confidence to bring me back home. Chris, Boga, bro, and thank you, brother, in the language that we speak. My mom is Bulgarian, he's Macedonian, so we kind of have that weird stuff in common too. But appreciate being back home. It's good to be home. I really need that from my heart.
Okay, thank you, everyone. For the retirees, I wish you all the luck. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. Enjoy your time. The new principals, welcome, and welcome back to all of you. The graduation, I know I'm gonna be redundant, but it was just so well done. It was so well done. There was while the excitement was there, you just felt a sense of ease steering it. It was relaxed, it was calm. We were in the great new gymnasium that we have. Everything just ran like it was supposed to. So everyone involved in it, thank you so much for everything that you did. We truly appreciated it. For George Foley was my friend. He's going to be missed. My condolences to his family. It's going to be a big loss for them. To Chris, again, I'm going to echo what everybody else said. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Good job. We're making progress. We're doing the things that we said that we were going to do, right? We said we were going to make changes. We're making changes. We said we're going to do everything we can to fix our finances. He's doing that. We're supporting that. He's with us. We're talking. We're getting everything laid out. We're changing Lake Bridge. We're making Lake Bridge better. And we're leading the way. Thank you, sir. So with that, everybody, thank you all for being here tonight. We appreciate it. And with that, I need a motion to adjourn, please.
I make motion to adjourn.
By Ms. Need, second. Second by Mr. Dia. That's it. Meeting's adjourned.